people are going to become visible. And it's going to look like use explodes. Let me give you an example. Have you noticed over the last couple years, there all of a sudden seems to be gay people everywhere in America? You notice that? I can't turn my television set on without seeing gay people. Every place I go, there's gay. It wasn't like this 10 years ago. Now I ask myself the logical question, why are all these straight people turning gay? How else could there be more, right? If there's more, that means people got to be changing.
It's the drugs.
Well, we know better, don't we? We don't have one more gay person in America than we did 10 years ago. The only thing that changed is the rest of us stopped being jerks about it, and these people feel comfortable in saying who they are. There's the appearance of there being more, but there in fact isn't more. It's just as many as there's always been, they're just more visible. So that's my answer to will there be an increase. Also, the big threat of the prohibitionists at the end of Prohibition was everybody will become a drunk. That was the big threat. If you legalize alcohol, everybody will become a drunk. Well, we went through the Depression, World War II, Korea, and by the way, I'd like to point out, we legalized drugs in '33, which was a brilliant thing to do, alcohol, I mean. And then we also did a profoundly stupid thing in '33. We embarked on a 50-year odyssey of pretending that we didn't have an alcohol problem. 50s and 60s and 70s, you could literally use alcohol as an excuse for bad behavior. Boy, you were insulting to so-and-so at the party last night. Oh, I was drunk. Oh, that's okay. I don't know if many of you people ever heard of a guy named Foster Brooks. Any of you know who that person is? Foster Brooks, some of the older people remember Foster Brooks. Foster Brooks would come out, he would be introduced to a Rotary Club or whatever, very nice looking three-piece suit, he had a big gray beard, looked very nice, and they would introduce him as, this is Mr. Foster Brooks, he's president of the East Paroline Association, and he has some words for us today. And he would step up to the microphone, and he was a comedian, he would do his presentation, but he would be apparently drunk. He would slur his words, he would mix stuff up, and he was funny. He was funny. If you tried to do that act today, you would not be laughed at, you would be looked at as pathetic. Because we have drastically changed the way we view alcohol. And it came about because of a little group called Mothers Against Drunk Driving. I started a police department in 1969, I made my first DWI arrest in '71. Two things happened when I got that DWI arrest back to the station. One was I took heat from my fellow officers. Because the attitude back then was, you drink too, what do you bother an at-court slop for?